Yes, man, dingoes, the weather is absolutely miserable, but it's happy dingoes here on Z Blot Outdoor Show. We are making our way to the small town of Shildon for a mooch around in the pissing down rain and a low star takeaway review. Oh yes! Right. Oh yes, Mandingos, welcome back to Z Blot Outdoor Show, and thank you for joining me on another Friday night video. The old video gaga. I'm just enjoying a nice black cock. Sorry guys, I mean black coffee, slip of the tongue. Damn you, blood! Blood's getting worse. Yes, we're making our way to the small town of Shildon. It's only got a population of like 9,000, just less than 10,000. Someone said on Facebook, on the fans group, that the original people that lived there are absolute legends, but there's been loads of imported people. I'll be very careful what I'm going to say there. And loads of smackheads. That's not me saying that. That's come from someone who was born and bred in Shildon. Look here, we'll have a mooch around. We'll see what we can see. Hopefully we'll bump into, I should say, why I'm some lyrical genius, a couple of fandingos of Z Blot Outdoor Show. If it does start lashing it down, I'm sure there's a place called Locomotion. I've been a couple of times with my son Preston years ago when he was only little. It's like a big massive indoor place with loads of like trains from all through the years, you know, like olden day trains and stuff like that. So come on, do the Locomotion with me. Let's get down to Shildon, guys, and I'll see you when we get there. You better believe I will. Rule Britannia, Britannia rules the waves. Britons never, never, never shall be slaves. You cannot say that. Oh, it's a cold and miserable day, guys. But it's always happy dingoes on the Blot Outdoor Show. Let's check out this old church. Always like to look at the old churches, folks. Yeah, so the takeaway we're going to go to, it's a 1-star takeaway. It's been given a miserable 1 out of 5. That's with like the food hygiene rating. That's like the way I like to do it on the Blot Outdoor Show. Most people that do takeaway reviews, they'll go to the nice ones. I haven't done these low star ones for a while. I mentioned last week that I might start and do, for the mooch around videos, a lot more hiking. You know, like in the Lake District, up in the mountains and stuff like that. But I didn't really get a good response to that, and that's fair enough. I like to listen to what you guys want. Loads of people were saying, oh, they really enjoy these mooch around videos. But I got loads of people saying, why not bring back the low star takeaway reviews? Lots of people enjoyed them. So I thought, well, why don't I just continue doing the mooch around videos, because people really do seem to enjoy them, but then combine harvested them with a low star takeaway review. So that's what I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to do a mooch around, and then at the end of the video, instead of going to some random nice takeaway that the locals have highly recommended, I'll have to do a bit of research the night before and I'll find a dodgy low star takeaway. So the place we're going to go to today, it's somewhere in Shildon. I'm not quite sure. I'll have to have a look on Google Maps. It's called Betty's Fish Shop. Yeah, 1 out of 5. I mean, I always try and defend places, because I've had dodgy takeaways, you know. I've had like low star, I've had 0-star Chinese, 0-star Indians, and they've been alright. I haven't been poorly. There was the House of Jollof, but that was like a total one-off. I don't think I'll get one as bad as that again, but we'll see. You don't know. I don't know what I'm putting myself in line for when I'm going to these low-star ones. Let's go that way. I could get something absolutely revolting, which makes for a good funny video for you guys, but I'd rather not. I'd rather find like a nice little gem that's just been unlucky of getting a low star, and I'll tell you guys exactly what I think about it. So yeah, Betty's Fish Shop. I promised you, didn't I? I wasn't going to get fish and chips for a while, so I'm not going to. Obviously I'll get some chips with salt and vinegar on, but I'll get like a sausage, a fish patty, or a fish cake, whatever you call them, corned beef patty, spam fritter, battered burger, peas, gravy, curry katona, and we'll give it all a try. Right then, as you can see, the weather's getting worse. The old windy mill is in and it's raining, so we'll have a mooch around the little town centre area, up and down some random streets, and then I think we'll go off to that Locomotion thing, because that's inside, and we'll grab a coffee there before we finish off with a 1-star takeaway review. Right on. Let's see what's going on over here, folks. So like I've already said, it's only a small town, population of less than 10,000. So as I've drove through, you know, so I've drove all the way through like this main street to where I parked up. It looked like a nice little town. Had more of like a village feel to it. And if it's open, I think it should be still open. That Locomotion place, when I was there with my son a few years ago, it was absolutely spectacular. And we can get out the wind and rain. We'll go up and down some random streets soon. Let's see what's going on around here. Oh yes. Red Lion pub there. One there. The 3 tons, but that one looks like it's closed down. Sign of the times. You will see probably more pubs shut down now than what you'll see left open. Sell us your bike. Why it's high tech, why it's flash. Indian restaurant and takeaway here, red chilli. Sell us your dog now. Quite a few shops and places shut down and shutters down, boarded up. Chop suey house over there. Why, that looks clean. Oh yeah, yeah. I love you more than I can say. I love you twice as much tomorrow. Love you more than I can see. Unique pizza. Aye, I bet it is. It tastes cute. No, I'm only joking. That quite looks like not a bad little takeaway from the outside. Probably doesn't open till about 4 PM or 5 PM. The fish and chip shop I'm going to go to, I think it was open from 11 o'clock till 2 in the afternoon, and then it's shut, so it'll be shut now, and then it opens back up at 4. So we'll go to that Locomotion place. Come on, come on, do the Locomotion with the Mandingo. We'll go there from 3 till 4. and then we'll go to Betty's fish shop. Sweaty Betty's. Let's have a look at this, folks. I love seeing stuff like this. Black Boy Branch. Ah! You cannot see a black boy. Ah! Yes, that's what I like to see. The flags flying proud all over the town of Shildon. Right, folks, just making my way over there to check out that old abandoned pub, and I've just heard, hey mate, is that blood? Yeah. You doing? You alright? What's your name? SJ. SJ? Yeah. What's your name, Margaret?
Robert.
Robert? Oh, pugs! I've got 3 pugs. Right, lazy little buggers, aren't they?
Yeah.
What's this, little spaniel? Oh, lovely. Yeah, so is this where you're from, like?
Yeah, from here.
Anything good to say about the place? Anything to be proud of in Shildon?
It's got a good football team.
Aye.
Yeah, it's doing good in the league.
Yeah, there's a few people told us to go around the football ground and have a look.
Around that way.
Over that way, is it?
Yeah.
I'll check it out. I know you've got the Locomotion place, haven't you?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, do. He's looking at us thinking, what's he doing, the dickhead? I might go and check that out soon, like, just to get out the rain. So, any good takeaways? I've already got one in mind I'm going to, but...
Uno Pizza's good.
Uno Pizza, I think I've just passed that. But what I'm looking at doing is I'm going back to what I used to do before, when I used to do like the low star takeaway reviews.
Yeah.
And I've noticed one I've checked out on Google. It's got a 1 out of 5 for the food hygiene. It's called Betty's Fish Shop.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a couple of minute drive away from here.
I used
So,
to live up near
is it alright, like?
It's okay. Yeah.
Aye.
Not
Because
the best.
you can get marked down, you can get like a low star
Yeah.
for all sorts of reasons. It doesn't mean the food's bad. So I'm just the man dingo to check it out, like. So anyway, I'm not going to keep any longer because the poor dogs is getting soaking. They're going to be wetter than an otter's pocket. So nice talking to you, and you'll be on YouTube tonight.
I've got a YouTube channel.
You know. Oh, you got a YouTube channel?
Life of SJ. Go check it out.
Life of SJ. What's that about?
We do little short films and little vlogs.
There you go, guys. Life of SJ. Check it out.
Thank you so much.
No problem. Nice talking to you.
She's lost it.
See you later. Oh, you going this way as well, are you? See you later. Dog's lost its ball. Right, let's check it out. I couldn't hear you properly there. Talking very quiet, and I've got this hood up. Plus I'm getting old. I'm an old bastard now. My hearing's not as good as it used to be. Fox and Hounds. Yeah. Another pub or club. Pub. Showdown. Was probably an absolutely fantastic place to go for a drink and, you know, sit and have a good time on a weekend. Another one bites the dust. Right, let's go down this way. The main street wasn't very big, so let's just walk around some random streets and see what we can check out. You know, it makes total sense. Police are up there, so let's see what's going on, dingo man dingoes, as I say in the doing. Police van there, police car there, policeman here. Hey mate. Oh, sorry. I says the policeman there, I didn't realise it was a lady. I'm a lady. I do ladies things. Hey mate. Scared the shit out of her. If I can help it, I don't like shouting, hey mate, at women. I know I have done when I'm stealth camping and I'm like in the bushes or on a roundabout, and when people walk past and I shout, hey mate, and they turn round. Sometimes it's women and I don't realise, and I feel pretty bad after, because you don't want to be shouting and scaring women, you know, when they're walking down the street by themselves. I thought that was a policeman, but she laughed. She had a good sense of humour. Yeah, I'll just keep the camera rolling, guys, so you can see what I can see. As we walk around the back streets of Shildon, why, it's a spit of Beverly Hills.
Hey mate, there's a favour. Any chance you'll sell us your door?
Should we go back down there, see if there's anything else going on? Because I haven't got a clue where I'm going anywhere. We're just making this shit up as we're going along. Oh yes. 2 coppers there now. Looks like 2 police women. So I won't shout, "Hey mate," and scare her again.
Hey mate, there's a favour. Is any chance you'll let us know who your window cleaner is?
Hey lad. Oh, they're looking in the window down there. They're after someone. I'll not go in the way. I'll not be a pain in the arse. I'm no Charlie Veitch.
Hey mate.
I couldn't help myself. Do you know what it is? I'm no male chauvinist pig, right? I'm there for women. I want women to have, you know, get the same wage as men, have the same rights and all that carry on. But I don't know. I don't think it's right when you've got like 2 police women together out on the street, out on the beat. Without being funny, I'm no tough guy. I'm no world's strongest man. If I was if I was up to God knows what, and them 2 women tried to arrest me, there's nothing they could do. I would totally overpower them. And I'm just a normal mandingo. I think a woman police officer should always be partnered up with a man. Just common sense, do you know what I mean? I'm not saying a woman police officer can't do her job as good as a man. Of course you can. Maybe even better. But I'm not wrong in saying that. It's just the way we're built. Men are physically stronger than women. And when the shit hits the fan, you've seen it, haven't you? You've seen the clips on YouTube and social media where just you can get some bloke and he's just ragging 2 or 3 policewomen all over the place. Anyway, that's enough of that. Because you've got to be very careful. Where, even though I'm talking sense, you've got to be very, very, very careful where you tread with things like that. Hello mate, you alright?
Fella's your dog.
Right.
Hey mate, there's a favour. Is there any chance I can store all my valuable goods in your shed? Because it looks really safe.
Right, let's double back up this way.
Hey mate, sell us your bike. Hey mate, I've just bought some frozen French fries. Is there any chance I can put them in your deep fat fryer? Oh why, suit yourself. Ignorant bastards. Horse wangers! Right folks, that's like the main strip back up there. Someone's beeping the horn hours, I think. Hi, alright man. How you doing, alright?
Say hello, how are you doing, Leeds? Doing the mooch?
Ah, the usual shit, mate.
Hello, lads.
Mooching around, talking your shite. Hi, I love you, alright?
How are you doing this? You're just as guilty as me.
Oh, you watch all the videos?
Ah,
Oh,
we
cheers,
do,
mate.
we do.
Much appreciated. What's your name?
Brett. I'm Brett.
Oh, yes, Brett.
This is Stacey. Little Odin in the back there. Right, you have to do the mooch then.
I do the mooch, and then I'm going to do like I used to do a while ago, like a low star takeaway review. So I looked on Google last night. You know when you get the food hygiene and they get like marks 1 out of 5. There's one, I don't know where it is, a couple of minutes drive away, but I think it's in Shildon, and it's called Betty's Fish Shop.
Oh, I know where you
But it's good. It's only got a 1 out of 5. The reviews, what people are writing on Google, most people are saying the food's nice, but it's only got a 1 out of 5 for the food hygiene rating. So I don't know what's going on there. So I'm just a man to check it out and give it a try.
man.
So
I tell you, I can't believe I've seen it.
well, you'll all be on YouTube tonight.
Oh my God. Pretty
So-
man says me, man watches, everyone watches.
Good stuff, Brett, mate. Right, I'm going to keep
You
mooching,
take it
man.
easy, mate. Thank you very much.
You know,
Cheers,
makes
buddy.
sense, Brett.
See
Cheer
you
on,
later,
mate.
mate.
See you on YouTube tonight.
Cheers, mate, buddy. See you later.
Cheer on, mate. Right. See you, mate.
Mate, see you later.
Let's go up some back streets. That's like the main strip up there. They call it the Las Vegas of the northeast of England. See you later. But we'll go this way, eh? I like checking out the old back lanes. Oh yes. This is what it's all about. Seeing the real streets. Not just going to nice, beautiful looking towns. Not that there's anything wrong with Shildon. I'm only joking when I'm walking around. That's what this channel's all about, if you knew. I have a laugh, I take the piss out myself. It's like a camping, mooch around comedy channel. You only have to look at my face to say it's a comedy channel. I've got a face a dog wouldn't lick. But yeah, you can't take life too serious, can you? You've got to have a mooch around. Sorry, you've got to have a good laugh when you're mooching around. There you go, I'm talking shite. So yeah, I love these old cobble streets. I think it adds quite a bit of character. Right, I'll bring you back along the track down the main drag queen. There you go. Shildon. You know, it makes sense. I was going to shout at you, mate, there, breed clockers. I got busted before I shouted it. Let's just keep this camera rolling, folks, so you can see what I can see as we're walking down this main road. Can't make his mind up, he's just crossed over. See me. Aye aye. Aye aye. Yes guys. So hopefully over the next few weeks I can get little Mick to come back out and join me on these takeaway review videos, the low star takeaway reviews. He used to join us before. Young Chris did as well. Or you might know him as Yakka Travels. We might get back in young Chris's band cave. You know, in his shed in his back garden. And do some munching glad back in there. Aye aye mate. Shildon food for less. Quite popular. Shildon tandooris. There's plenty of takeaways. Wear face mask. Sell us your 7 COVID jobs and your 15 boosters. Why have had any? Nice butchers there. Oh, there's a horse coming down here. Got a thumbs up off him. Happy days. Nice bakers over there, Milligans. They normally do nice pasties. So I'm pretty much back down at the end of the strip where I started. I told you, like, it wasn't a very big place. Corner Calf. It's a shame it's shut, because I wouldn't have mind going in and getting myself a nice Jürgen coffee. Right, I'm not quite sure where I've parked. But yeah, once again guys, the weather is ruining it. I'm sure this is the shortcut where I'm parked. You can tell, can you? The windy miller and the wind boomy's getting worse. Hey mate. I'm sure I'm parked through here. Oh yes, you better believe it guys. Right then, come on, let's take a drive. It's only a short drive to the Locomotion, and we'll have a look indoors at all the old trains and all that shite. And should be able to get a nice coffee while we're there. Rice. Right guys, I've just parked up at Locomotion, and I thought someone was following us. Someone was following us, mate.
Yeah.
How you doing? You alright?
Right, spot on there, bro.
What's your name, mate?
Michael.
Michael?
My daughter put your face down to us.
Oh,
Down Tesco's.
that was outside Tesco's
Aye.
at Bishop
Down
Auckland.
Yeah, aye.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, when I'd done the stealth cam, guys, in the car park at Bishop Auckland, Tesco's a few weeks ago. While I wasn't recording, I bumped into his daughter, and then she put us on for a FaceTime conversation with this absolute legend. Apparently, he's the biggest fan of the Blood Outdoor Show.
yeah,
So,
I watch you all the
thank
time.
you very much, mate.
Brilliant, yeah.
Did I pass you earlier on, back up in the main street?
Yeah, I beat
I
that.
thought you went
past
past
I
and
turned
waved
on.
by.
As soon as I said, because my daughter messaged us and said that you were out with Shildon. So I thought I'd come see back behind you.
It's been a lousy day, like, innit? So I thought, right, get out the wind and rain and go indoors.
Yeah.
And then check out the old trains and that, like, and get a good bit of footage.
Oh,
I'm
well,
besting
yeah.
for a slash Gordon and all, like,
Can
so.
I get a selfie and then...
Well, yeah, of course you can, mate.
Thank you for... a bit of a rush, like, but...
Thanks for coming over and saying
yeah.
hello.
Yeah.
Right, guys, I'm just going to have a bit cracking private with Michael. He's in a rush as well. He's in an Ian rush, so I'll bring you back when we're going inside. Locomotion. Right, do you want to give a right?
Right.
2 rights.
2 right.
Well, you're some lyrical genius, Michael. Oh yes, it looks like there's a little coffee shop inside. That's where I'm going straight to. Get a nice hot Jürgen coffee. So you've got all sorts of little gifts you can buy over there. This is just the start of the Shania twins. Goes all the way back there. So we'll have a look, we'll check it out. But first, coffee time. Hi, mate, you alright? Right guys, got myself a good old black cock. Oh, slip of the tongue. Blood's gotta spoil it. Blood's sense of humour's getting worse. Wow, wow. Yes. Well, if you are a lover, guys, of the old Shanias, the old Shania twins, you will absolutely love this place at Shildon. And it's free. My son's 17 now. And I remember bringing him here when he was only like 2, 3, 4 year old. We've been 2 or 3 times. And I forgot all about the place. And I can remember back then it was free. Because I can remember me and Mrs. Blott being skint. And we didn't have 2 pennies to scratch me rusty sheriff's badge with. And that's why we used to come here, because, you know, if the weather was bad, you could have a nice day out, put your own sandwiches up. Tremendous. But when I came in today, I was thinking, oh, can it be free still? Surely they've got to be charging money, you know, for the upkeep of this place. But no, it's still free.
Hey mate, there's a favour. Is there any chance? Oh, why? Suit yourself. Same to you.
Yes, man, dingoes. So, there you go. Get yourself here to Locomotion at Shildon. Tell you what, it'll certainly ding-dang do for me on a very cold and wet day. And I'm a bit of a boring bugger, you know. I love anything old. I love anything to do with history. I love me geography as well. History, geography. Mrs. Blott will watch shit like The Real Housewives of here or there or wherever. Just a bunch of slags arguing all the time, isn't it? Ew. I can't even watch I'm a Celebrity get me out here anymore. Just, I don't know, just bores the living shite out of us. Yeah, anything to do with history and stuff like that. Fantastic. You don't even have to be into like old stuff and history and Shania Twain's to enjoy coming somewhere like this. Definitely if you've got kids. All little boys are fascinated, aren't they? With trains and... Used to be tractors for my son Preston. He used to like tractors more than trains. But he used to love coming here. And like I've already said, free admission. You can't go wrong, dingo man dingoes, as they say in the southeastern region of Mongolia. Right. I'll bring you back in a few seconds. I need to swap hands. I need to swap hand job. Because my hand is burning holding this Jurgen coffee. Looks like them ones is getting a bit restoration done. Restoration. Mad for it. Dang! Just getting the nice warm guys walking around, enjoying me Jurgen. Snout wrong with that. So when I came into the reception area, the lovely lady I was talking to said, there's another building as well, with loads more stuff in. But I'm pushed for time to be rushing about. So I said, I'll come back with my son. Be like a trip down memory lane, bringing him back to where we used to bring him when he was just a little skid. We can take a bit more time, checking all the trains out, reading all the information about the old Shanias, and then we can check out the other building. I'm not even sure what's in there, but yeah, it's worth a look. And it's free, so you can't go wrong, dingo man dingoes. As I say in the doodine. Right on. These really old ones are the best for me. Look at this beauty. Atlantic Coast Express. And that one is a thing of beauty. Gateshead, which is quite local to me. Come on then, let's go and sit down, finish my coffee off. I'll do a bit editing, the old Dr. Edit Brown, and then we'll go and do the 1-star takeaway review. Mice. Back at the Blockmobile, guys. I can hear someone shouting Mandingo. I think someone's running up here behind. Yes, it's some young little legend. How you doing, little dingo man? You alright? I thought I could hear someone shouting Mandingo. How you doing?
Alright, you?
You local lad, like?
Yeah.
Alright, what's your name?
Raymond Jones.
Raymond? Raymond Jones, you've been gone too long. Nice to meet you, Raymond Jones.
Yes, can I get a picture?
Of course you can. Have you been enjoying the videos?
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense. Anything good to say about the town of Shildon while you're on camera?
There's some good takeaways and there's like a good little park area.
Nice little like outdoor
Yeah.
park area.
Yeah.
Weather's been a bit shit today though, hasn't it, for walking around parks and that. Right guys, I'm going to get a photograph taken with Raymond Jones, you've been gone too long. I'll see you legends when we're outside of Sweaty Betty's fish shop. Right, do you want to give a right?
Right.
2 rights, Raymond.
Yeah.
So here we are folks, I'm parked just over the road from Betty's fish shop, which has got a very miserable 1 out of 5 with the local council for the food hygiene rating. Now, as you've heard me say loads of times before, when I used to do these low-star takeaway reviews, you can get marked down for next to nothing. Honestly, if your fridge temperature's not quite right, your fridge is still working okay, but if it doesn't exactly reach, you know, the exact point of what they want, you can get marked down. Paperwork, I can imagine if I had a takeaway, I'd probably always feel if it comes to like paperwork and silly little things. But yeah, I hear you screaming at us, well, why is it just a 1? So you're probably right. You wouldn't expect it to be marked down from a 5 down to a 1. If it was just paperwork and fridge temperature, you would think maybe something like a 3. So I don't even want to think about what's going on in the kitchen, guys. I've got the stomach of a cow. Or a pig even, if you know what I eat like a pig. And I've got the stomach of a cow. So you can't keep a good Mandingo down, as they say in the gay bars of San Francisco. So yeah, there's a few customers in. It's quite busy, so I'm in no rush. I'm going to just sit and wait 5 or 10 minutes. Hopefully it empties, because it's always a bit funny trying to record, you know, holding the camera when there's people in. So yeah, we'll go over in a few Winnie Mandelas. Like I said last week, I'm not going to get fish and chips. I don't want to keep getting fish and chips every week. So I'll get like battered sausage, battered beef burger, fish cake, corned beef patty, spam fritter, chips, garlic bread, mushy peas, curry katona and gravy. That is the Plandingo Mandingos. I will bring you legends back when we're making our way over to Betty's fish shop. Lice. Here we go, folks. Let's make our way over to Sweaty Betty's. Well, she smells cute. I'm only joking. Let's have a look at this Banksy style artwork on the side of the wall. Where you're poppy with pride, you know, it makes sense. Here we go. Right, I'll turn the camera off now. Oh. Hello there, can I have a small bag of chips? A battered sausage? Fish cake? Do you do corned beef patties? I'll have one of them. A spam fritter. A battered burger. Can I have a small curry? A small gravy? And a small mushy peas. That's all, mate. So I decided to park up at Tesco's, just a few minutes drive away. The house I was parked next to, the window was open, and they'll be able to hear me talking a lot of shite while I'm doing the Scrandingo review, the 1-star Scrandingo review. So anyway, Let's have a quick look, me ducks, and see what we've got before we dive in. So we've got the mushy peas there. We've got the gravy there, and underneath we've got the curry katona. This came to £20 altogether, exactly £20. Small bag of chips. In there, we've got battered burger, fish cake, battered sausage, jumbo sausage, corned beef patty, spam fritter. You name it, it's in there, guys. Now, when I've done these takeaway reviews in the past, what I do find is the Chinese takeaways and the Indian takeaways, you know, they do get quite a few 1 stars and even 0 stars. Now, with that fish and chip shop being called Betty's Fish Shop, I thought it was going to be like an old school, you know, like a proper English traditional fish and chip shop, which it probably was in the past, and they've just kept the name. But it was the Chinese that owned it. Mr. Chow behind the counter was lovely, Mr. Chow Mein. Off camera, I had a bit crap on with him, and I said, "What's the crap with the 1 star, mate? It looks like you've got a decent little fish and chip shop here." He said, yeah, he was really struggling with the paperwork, bit of a language barrier. He said he tried to phone them up and sort things out, but he just kept winging the wrong number. Boom, boom. Right, that's it. That's enough jokes for today, guys. The wet wipes will be wah, wah. Let's get the camera set up and let's get stuck in. Right. Oh, yes, my manny dingleberries. Here we go. Back doing the first 1 star takeaway review in about a year. Let's start off with some chips. Done nice and warm. I've drove about 7 minutes to here, and then I've been messing about with the camera, so I'm still nice and quite warm. Big tubs of the sauces. That gravy is piping hot, I can feel that. Good chips and really tasty gravy. And a little bit peppery as well, that gravy. Let's try the curry katona, guys. The curry katona sauce. Chips. They look good on the eye, and they taste really good. Oh, with it being Chinese owned, that's like the Chinese sauce you get when you get a Chinese takeaway. Oh, I tell you what, there was loads of customers in and out before I went in, and then while I was there was more customers coming in. Oh, that's one of the best curry sauces I've had from a fish and chip shop, and that's because it's like Chinese sauce. Oh, lovely. Oh, lovely. Let's try the mushy peas, folks. Even the chips on their own, with a little bit of salt and vinegar on, very nice indeed. All the sauce is piping hot. Yeah. I know it's basic. It's just mushy peas and it's just curry and it's just gravy. But believe you me, when you're doing these takeaway reviews every week, some places just don't get it right. Good peas, 2 good sauces. That's a really good start. Let's be a sausage gobbler and let's start off with the battered sausage. Now, tasty. And I tell you what, let's have another bite. Mr. Chow is getting that batter absolutely spot on. In the past, when I've went to fish and chip shops and they might have been owned by, say, an Indian family or a Pakistani family or a Chinese, you know, they don't quite get the batter right. Mr. Chow has got that absolutely spot on. And dipped in that gravy. Tremendous. Alright. I've got that much to try. I'm not going to eat everything. So what are we going for next? What is this? This is either the beef burger or the spam fritter. I think that's the spam fritter, guys. Let's have a bite with no sauce. Oh, and everything's piping hot. Not too greasy either. A little bit grease, but that's to be expected from a, you know, from a fish and chip shop. But it's not swimming in grease. Now, I know you legends will have been tuning in, wanting a really bad takeaway, wanting to watch the Mandingo being sick. Most of these low star reviews, if you've watched me videos when I used to do them before, they do turn out to be quite nice. So I like to spread the word and let people know. Listen, yeah, they've only got a 1 star, but the food's really nice and they'll probably get themselves back on track very soon. I'm not here to put places down, I'm here to big places up, if you know what I'm talking about. And Mrs. Block would like that. She likes to order a spam fritter. Very good. And remember, I've got 3 dogs, so nothing goes to waste in the Mandingo's house. You know what I'm talking about. If you're wondering why I keep looking, guys, I'm in a really busy supermarket car park and people are walking past and they can see the car lit up, so I'm just looking back being nosy. Right, what next? Let's try, I think this is the corned beef patty. Oh yes, pet, look at that. Yeah, corned beef and potato, and I think there's onion in there as well. Quite nice. I've had better. The corned beef patty, I've had better. The spam fritter was spot on. The battered jumbo sausage was nice. What you'd expect, like a standard battered jumbo sausage. The corned beef patty, it's okay. I've had better, but it's not bad. There's nothing wrong with it. And the chips, the chips were above average as well. So let's try a bit more of the corned beef patty. Lovely with the gravy on though. Yeah, not bad, but I've had better for the patty, but no complaints. All right, mate. Someone walking past there giving us the thumbs up in the middle of me takeaway review. Taking his trolley back. Let's crack on, guys. The show must go on, as they say. in the gay bars of San Francisco and Brighton Hove Albion. This is the battered burger. Quite a decent size. Oh yes. Mr. Chow, one thing I will give him a 10 out of 10 for. His batter is absolutely spot on. Really good batter. Let's get some mushy peas on there, folks. Now look, if I lived near Betty's Fish Shop, I would happily have that as my local fish and chip shop. Now I know, definitely in small communities like that, when places get a 1-star, you know what people's like? Everyone tells everyone. And they'll say they're dirty bastards. I'm not going back there. 1 out of 5 for food hygiene. Whatever's going on in the kitchen, I don't know. But the food is absolutely snout wrong with that. Nice to have the 3 sauces, the dipperoni. What have we got left? We've got a fish cake left, guys. The old fish cake or fish patty, whatever. Well, guys, this has been a good surprise. It's great when you get these low star ones and they give you a nice surprise. Surprise! Mr. Chow, surprise! Yeah, £20 for all that. No complaints here. Cheers, Mandingos. Right, last but not least, because I am nearly stuffed now, this should be the fish cake. Let's get that in half. Oh, smells like the bottom of Bonnie Blue's wash basket, if you know what I'm talking about. Let's give it a bash. Still quite hot. Yeah. Oh. Look, I've got to be totally honest, haven't I? It's not horrible, but it's not lovely at exactly the same time. I've had a lot better. It's not bad enough to put in the bin. I certainly wouldn't throw it out and waste it. But, yeah, that was me least enjoyable yet. And I do like a nice fish cake. I like them when they're not as big and round, if you know what I mean. I like them when they're thicker, like what the corned beef patty was. Get some peas on there, folks. Terry Katona. And there we go. Let's go through everything. And let's wrap up the old score dingos. All 3 sauces, lovely. The curry sauce, maybe the best curry sauce I've had from a fish and chip shop. Everything was nice and warm or hot. So that was spamtastic. Portion size, definitely. Everything was what you'd expect. Value for money, £20. 3 sauces, that was 3, like decent size. Tubs. Burger. Jumbo sausage. Fish cake. Corned beef patty. Spam fritter. Small bag of chips, but there was still plenty. So I would say that's definite value for money. Food quality, I've certainly got no complaints, considering it was a 1 star and you're expecting it to be dog shite. The chips were better than decent. Sausage, nice. Spam fritter, spot on. Burger, pretty good. Corned beef patty, it was okay. It was average. The fish cake wasn't the best, but I mean, look at it was still okay, you know. It wasn't minging, you know. It wasn't worthy of chucking in the bin. So all in all, I think this has been a really good 1-star takeaway review. Go and check the place out, Betty's Fish and Chip Shop. You can't go wrong, Dingo Man Dingos. I'm going to give this, I think it's still worthy of a solid 8. I would say 8.2. I think a little bit better than an 8. Yeah. I'm going to give this an 8.2 out of 10 Dingo, my Mandy Dingleberries. And there we go then, guys. That is the end of this week's takeaway review. I'm now going to leave you with some fans clips. Get your fans clips sent in, guys. Either email me, blotoutdoors@outlook.com, or private messages on Instagram, blotoutdoorsshowofficial. Make sure you tune in for the next video, which will be another stealth camp on Sunday night. You know what I'm talking about, and you know it makes absolute, complete and total sense. Right.
Oh, matron.
This is the way of the Mandingo. Be sure to subscribe to the Blot Outdoor Show and follow the main shit stain on his adventures. You never know, Grogu and myself may be making an appearance in one of his videos soon if we're back in this star system. Always remember to get mangled, spangled, Mr. Bojangled, and completely Graham Crangled. This is the way.
Ah, Mando!
Damn you, Mrs. Blot! Tram rights are human rights! Ah!
Rolly? Isn't it time for...
Just right little bit of wind in the air. The old wind together. It was like coming in the tongues. When I dropped my guns. Jesus. There was someone in the next cubicle. I think I frightened the shit out of you.
Yeah, mate. I've asked you really nicely. Will you sell us your beak? Oh, wait.
I'm looking for Dean.
Oh, matron. Oh.
Shit, Steve. The old fisheroonie. Haddock. Get into this and then we'll dive in. Wow. Ooh. Right, get me comfortable, guys. Oh. Here we go. Oh yes, look at that. You know, don't you? As soon as you pull it apart.
Oh, matron. Oh. 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 Oh.
You know, it's my turtle sense might very nice.